Hi, it's Matt with 708. Hopefully my brother doesn't talk in this video like in the rant. But this is me with a VHS update. And let's get on with the update. We're going to show our first tape. And that's a bonus edition of the others, which is a pretty good find. I was not paying the $10.99 that they wanted at the thrift shop I go to. Fuck that. This was only $1. Got this. I would like to watch this one night. That's the others. Next tape is a Clint Eastwood movie I wanted to try out. Any Which Way But Loose. Hopefully it's good. That's Any Which Way But Loose. Clint Eastwood film from '78. It's probably around when he was still doing his Dirty Harry films. Next film is Ocean's 11 with Frank Sinatra, the original, before the George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon version. That's Ocean's 11. Next is a Michael Keaton film that I want to try. My brother said he saw it, but I'm going to watch it for myself because my brother, I hate to say it, if you look at my YouTube channel, he likes a lot of crap. So that's Pacific Heights. Probably be something that I'll like. Because I watch a lot of thrillers and horror films, action, comedy. But if you watch my rant, I don't like Bridesmaids. I think that was a big overrated film. I don't care what anybody says. 30 Minutes or Less and Hangover 2 were better films. I understand Hangover 2 was pretty much the same concept. My only complaint about Hangover 2 was they didn't have Heather Graham come back. But it was still decent for what it was. The next film is a film that I feel the only reason Antonio Banderas had the Puss in Boots voice acting in that movie, and that's a film I haven't seen, but Master Zorro. Would like to watch this one though. I've always wanted to get this on DVD, just passed by it, got other stuff, but that's Master Zorro. And one thing before I get on to with the next VHS is there's a couple of Blu-rays that I'm looking into getting this year. I want to get Deer Hunter. I want to get The Lethal Weapon when I get the money. I want to get the Indiana Jones in the fall when it comes out. Because I think that's going to be a better box set than the Star Wars that's out. I hate to say it. I want the theatrical cuts. I want to see the episodes 4 through 6 in the actual original cut. But this Georgie Porgy guy don't want to fucking give us this shit. Come on, George Lucas, give us this shit. Next film is a film I wanted to try out of Clint Eastwood. Came out in the 90s, and that's Unforgiven. They had this there yesterday, but I thought it was a bootleg, and the box was a little damaged. I fixed the box, as you can see, and that's Unforgiven. Hopefully it's good. Hold on a second, I'm going to get a sip of Monster here so I could stay up because I rented some movies and I got Netflix shit to watch later. Next film is a 90s classic. Jodie Foster has done some good films in the past couple of years. Me and my brother saw Carnage. Pretty good. I like the part when they got sick from that cake or whatever the fuck it was. That was pretty funny, I have to admit. And the actor from Inglourious Bastards. Inglourious Bastards, the actor that was in that. But that film that I just showed was Silence of the Lambs. I'm sorry, I'm a little all over the place. I just saw that Carnage a couple of weeks ago. Me and my brother watched it. It went by so quick, and it's in one setting. You see, if you don't like those type of films where it's in one setting, then you probably won't like the film. But I recommend Carnage. Very underrated, late 2011 film. And John C. Reilly was great in the movie, I thought, and the actress from Titanic was not bad in it either. She also didn't look too bad in it either. She's getting old though. You can see it in her face. You know, I know she's only like 30 something, but she is getting a little, you know, a little aging a little bit. I shouldn't be talking, but you know, that's just me. Next film is another classic. From Dusk Till Dawn. I don't give a fuck about the sequels. This is the only film I need. George Clooney, before he did all this stuff that to try to get Oscars. I understand too that Leonardo DiCaprio does it, but come on. Compared to George Clooney and Leonardo DiCaprio, who tries in their roles? Who doesn't do to play the same role in every film they're in? Leonardo DiCaprio, though, if you watch Basketball Diaries and you watch Titanic, two different roles. I'm not a fan of Titanic, but just saying, George Clooney, if you watch Michael Clayton and you watch, I don't know, a few scenes in Eyes of March, you wouldn't even know it's the same fucking movie. It's the same role in both films, I thought. But Eyes of March is more a Ryan Gosling film. And I advise everybody to see Drive. Drive was a great film. Better than Fast 5. I don't care what anybody says. Next film is a Chevy Chase classic. I feel this film is better than all the Vacation sequels. And that's Fletch. Great film. Next film is a Adam Sandler film around when he was doing, after he did Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison. It was like one of his films that didn't do too well in the box office at Bulletproof. This is probably the best 85 minutes you'll get. It hasn't grown on me too much over the past couple of years, but I saw this there. I had to get it. This movie's great, but don't watch Jack and Jill. Just watch this. That's all I'm going to say. I didn't even see Jack and Jill. And just by that trailer, they ruined Al Pacino. What the fuck was he thinking being in that? I don't know. Next is a Alfred Hitchcock classic. That's Psycho. I would like to get more and see more Alfred Hitchcock films. Like Rear Window and Vertigo and stuff like that. The one thing you have to understand about Alfred Hitchcock, he's not about the gore. He's about building up to the moment. That's how Alfred Hitchcock is. Sorry about that. I had to burp from the Monster. Alright, say 7-Eleven's got 2 for $4 Monster. If I had my way, I'd be up there twice a day. I love the fucking things. I don't drink beer. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I just like Monster. What can I say? The next film is a Schwarzenegger film after he did, I believe, Jingle All the Way? Or was it before Jingle All the Way? I don't know. Death Eraser. Decent film from what I remember. Thing I don't like about this thrift shop I go to, sometimes you find bootlegs and you find stuff with Blockbuster stickers on it. So you gotta be careful. Even the used DVDs you gotta be careful with when you go there, because they might be scratched to hell. So. Next film is, I believe, from the same director of The Descendants and Sideways. I have Sideways that I got back in 2009, but I never got around to watching it. But I don't know. Hopefully Sideways and this is better than The Descendants, because I watched like an hour of that movie. I had like maybe 50 minutes of that film left, and I couldn't finish it. But this film is about Schmidt with Jack Nicholson. Hopefully this is good. It looks pretty good. That's about Schmidt. Hold on. Need some Monster here. Okay, I have 2 more left. I'm saving the best for last. Not going to say what it is until the end. But next film is another Jack Nicholson film. This is my second in the update. And that's Chinatown. I had to get this. I know there's a Blu-ray of this, but since I like the movie for what it is, there's also a sequel. I like to find that, but that's Chinatown with Jack Nicholson and Faye Dunaway. How do you say that name, man?
Faye. Yeah, you said it
Okay,
right.
I said it right. Okay. That's Chinatown. I would like my brother to watch this. He might like it. Especially when he gets his lip burned by the cigarette. The best scene in the film. I thought, anyway. And the ending, I'm not going to say the ending, but the ending was good, too, from what I remember. I saw that film back in 06, 07. So I like to maybe revisit that film one night. And if I like it, within a year, I might get the Blu-ray. And the last film of the update, probably the most underrated sequel. Probably this and Die Hard 2 are probably my underrated sequels. And the second First Blood. And I guess you could say other underrated sequels is probably Rush Hour 2, Chronicles of Riddick, you know, stuff like that. That's the kind of the sequels I like. I think Transporter 2 isn't bad, but I don't know. The first film had a little bit more stuff going on in it. And this new film, Safe, looks pretty good. I would like to... Wait, I don't want to do it in this video, sorry. I did it. If you watch my VHS videos, I don't know, not a lot of people did, but I was on my bed and I was farting because I was eating a lot of bad food then. I'm trying to cut down with that stuff. Eat it maybe once a week now. As you can see, I got a plate of grapes here that I'll be eating later. Sorry, I don't want to, you know what? Fuck it. Okay. Batman Forever, and you cannot tell me.
Oh, Paul, you made a mistake. It's Batman Returns.
Oh, my mistake. Batman Returns. Fuck Batman Forever.
Yeah,
I don't like it. If you want to see the real Two-Face, watch Dark Knight. Much better Two-Face. Sorry I made a mistake because they're great, you know, did something to my mind. But Michelle Pfeiffer and the Catwoman from the 60s in the Adam West TV show will always be Catwoman to me. Anne Hathaway sucked at the Oscars. And when was the last good film she's done?
Nothing.
And you can't tell me that she's going to be any good in this Dark Knight Rises. It's going to be Tim Hardy, Gary Oldman, and Christian Bale's film. She'll be like a... You probably will barely see her in the film that much. I mean, she's probably going to be in the film. It's not out until July. And I hate to say, I'm going to say it right in this video before I end the video. I'll put say it right here. I do not care about the Amazing Spider-Man film that's coming out. I don't give a crap about it. I would rather see the Batman film. I'm just going to say that right now. And I'm just going to say one more thing about Batman Returns before I go. Danny DeVito's most underrated roles. I will say them right here. Screwed, Penguin in this film, and Throw Mama from the Train.
Yep.
His 3 most underrated roles, and then 4th would be his role from Twins. I am Matt1708. Sorry I went on a little long in this video. And that was my VHS video, VHS update / movie talk. Matt1708, signing out.